Good morning, everybody. I'm just looking like some people had the jabs yesterday. We're having the weather forecast again. I love it. I really, really do love it. But listen, today we have, I've got somebody in the background who all of you love. And all of you know her as Little Miss Rainbow, as Lucy calls her. She makes really fantastic pieces. She's not just a beader, she's a nail artist. She has been doing crafting for a very, very long time. And as she's been adding all sorts of different pictures in the Handmade group, you have been all admiring her make. So without further ado, I am going to introduce my guest who's going to show you how to make a miracle beaded heart. Joe! Good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
How you doing, lovely?
I'm good, thank you. You all
So
okay?
I'm really good, thank you. I'm just like looking at all the messages and everybody's saying good morning to you as well because like in the countdown time and I've given them a sneak peek. I showed you like in the background. What are you going to show us today with the miracle bead hearts?
So I'm going to show you the kit that you've put together and what I've done with it. And it is a little twist on what I usually make because we've got some really lovely wire that I've not used before. So,
Well,
I'll show you under camera in a minute.
when we were talking about it, like between like you and me, and we were like, oh well, we should make the hearts, and like and then what colors in the rainbow? And Joe sent me the colors of the rainbow, and there were 7 colors. One of the colors missing, and guess what color was in it? It was pink. So I said, well, is this like what? There's no pink in our rainbows, and I had to Google it actually to make sure that there is no pink in the rainbow. And Joan came back to me and said to me, and it was so lovely. She said to me, there's always pink in my rainbow. So in the end, what we decided, look at that. Ruth is saying morning, Joe, with the rainbows. What we decided in the end, so we put together a pack for Joe especially. And in this pack, there is not 7 colors, there's 8 colors. Because LJ is saying your heart is so pretty. So in the pack we have got 8 colors of the miracle beads. There's 4 different sizes in there. There's the wire, but let me just show you on the website quickly, and then we can turn you down and Joe can show them on real life. I did ask Simon to bring me home a pack last night when he was coming home, so I can make along with Joe. And do you think he did? He didn't. He forgot. So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna. I asked him today as well. So let's see if he brings some home tonight from me so I can make some as well. Right, let me show you the website very quickly. We're going to go to the website. Oh no, wrong screen. That's not the one. This is the one we want. That's it. So website, you know the drill now, what you need to do. Categories, Facebook tutorials, or you can go into this little button on the right hand side. It's going to bring you up. We got loads of one all the way back to March last year. Today is the Rainbow Miracle Heart. Simon has given us a very good 20% of offer on the kit as well, so do get it until last. We have got a limited stock because the sun just came ahead. Liam, would you be able to turn the sun off, lovely? Liam, just on the other side of the office. It's a corner one.
She's talented, that Liam.
It's a corner one. The sun, not other corner. No, she's she's gonna turn. That's it. Sun is gone. We turn the sun off. Actually, like that does need some explaining. We can't turn the sun off. We haven't got those kind of powers. We can just sort of draw the curtain in. That's what we can do. So, kit today, you can make. It's depending on what size of hearts you make. There's 8 colors of miracle beads there. There is miracle rice beads to add a little bit of decoration in the middle. There is heart charms, heart beads, jump rings, head pin balls, and beading wire in there as well. We have got limited stock because we only have a certain amount of 1 millimeter wire left. We were able to add into the kit. So be quick if you would like to make one. Right, I'm gonna come back here, and then we're gonna go straight down to the bead mat, and Joe's gonna show you how to make the lovely heart. Take it away, Joe.
Here I am. So as Kitty said, I have 8 colours in my rainbow. I did try making it with just a 7, but it was just lacking something, so I had to get the pink in there. So there's loads in the kit as well. This is what I've got left after I've already made 2. So I'm just going to swap my bead mats and show you.
Ruth just said, we just gone. Ruth just said, please hit the like button, everyone. So if you do like what we're making, what we're doing here, let me just move this message just right there so we don't cover up, Joe. Do press a like on there and share it with a friend. So it's things like this, such an easy make, so easy to get into it and do really, really pretty things around your home. And you know as well how much pleasure you get out of making something. So like the video. If you do like what you're doing, just give us a like and share it with a friend.
So Kitty added these gorgeous gold hematite hearts, which, as you know, apart from miracle beads, I'm a huge fan of hematite too. And this is the gold wire, and up until now I've just used galvanized garden wire for my hearts from eBay. So this was a real treat. Look how gorgeous that gold is. So you get a spool of, is it 1.5 meters?
Oh, I think it's 2.2 meters on a spool or something like that. Maybe measured it. I got Blake to measure it, but it's up 2.2 meters. I think that rings a bell. Oh,
Yeah,
Mina is
so
saying the kit has fallen in my basket. Danny's saying got mine.
I'll get 2 kits. It's just such good value. There's loads in there. Okay, so I've cut myself 36 centimeters, which is about 14 inches. Okay, and to start my heart, you haven't got to be precious with this. You can be as rough as you like, because the beads are going to cover all of the wire. So if there's any kinks or dents or anything, it really won't show. It doesn't matter. So take your 2 ends together, hold them together, and then fold. And it's nice and soft. It's easy to bend. Fold it in half.
Just making that loop, isn't it?
Yeah. And then just open it like this. Let's move that one out of the way. Open it like this, and that's just made your little center loop.
And I think that is like great. You start in a center because that's already gives you the start of your form.
Yeah, and it honestly, that's like the hardest bit. The rest of it is just, you just roughly shape the heart, really roughly. You don't have to be exact at all, because the beads do all the work for you. Okay, so that's my rough
Heart
okay
shape.
Easy peasy. So if you look at this one, what I like to do is start with 5 small, so these are 4mm, in the order of the rainbow, and then 3 6mm, carrying on the pattern of the rainbow. So I'll go 5, then 3, and then 8mm, another 3, and then 10mm, another 3. Okay, and that'll make the big arc of the top of the heart.
I think what I love about that is that you're not just using the rainbow colors, but you are using the different sizes as well to shape your heart. And I think because you do that, it just does look a little bit more professional. So
Yeah,
I think it's just
I've
like
tried it. I've tried it with different sizes, and it just looks so much more shapely if you like ombre the sizes as well as the colours.
yeah, I
So we'll
think
start with purple, blue, turquoise. I'm shaking. Green and yellow. And the miracle beads have got nice big holes, so they thread onto this wire really easily. And then just pop them up there. So the next is going to be 3 6mm ones in the continuing the pattern of the rainbow. So it'll be orange, red, and because it's Joe's rainbow, we've got a pink.
I think like if you making it for the first time, perhaps you might want to put the beads out on your mat in order how you want to
Yeah,
add onto your wireframe, because then if you like you add two of each in an order, and then you're going to have exactly the same on both sides, because otherwise you have to
absolutely.
sort of keep as you're adding it. Like for me, when I do something like this, when I'm adding the beads, I have to keep thinking about the colors as well. So like putting your beads out in a row in advance, I think it just helps.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. I think because I've made hundreds, I don't really need to think much about it. Like you said
Yes.
yesterday, I could make them in my sleep. I can make them with my eyes shut.
I think yeah, that's the thing. The more you practice, the more you do it, it's just like it just becomes a second nature to you, really. You just like you
Yeah.
know what you're doing. You can do it with your eyes shut. We were actually joking about that last night with Joe, or then was it the day before when she was saying about the hearts, and I said, I bet you can do it with your eyes shut, and she was like, maybe.
So I've done three 8mm, and then I'm going to do three 10mm, continuing the color order. And then I stepped it up to 4, just because this is a long strip now, so we're going to go in a straight line now, so it's nice to graduate, but you've got bigger sections. So I've got red, pink. I don't even like pink. I never wear pink, but I like it in my rainbow.
Yeah, I'm sort of. I like magenta more than pink, I
Fine.
guess. With very like with navy blue, but I don't think I got anything pink. Maybe I got a
No,
couple of pink tops, like summer tops, but apart from them, I don't think I got anything pink in my wardrobe.
no, I never do pink. And then
It's a proportion. It's a little bit of it is lovely.
yeah, just a little hint, but it just adds to the color scheme, I think. So that's the 6mm beads on, and then it's 4, and I've got 6 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Red, pink, purple, blue. I got really nervous shakes, Kitty.
And he's asking if you could remind us of the size and number sequences. So I think what we do after the
Yeah,
live, we will pop a post into onto Totally Beads and just tell you the numbers, and then
yeah,
you will have it there. But yes, talk us through it again. But I think we could just like put a post up and tell you
cool.
exactly how many we used.
Yeah. The thing is, this is the way I like to do it, but you don't have to do it like that. You could just have, you could go 3, 3, 3, and then like 7 tens if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you what you do. And then just turn a loop, but turn a loop, um, not parallel, perpendicular. Is that the word? At a right angle, anyway. So it just
Colors
needs
are
a little
so
bit of that
vibrant
one.
and it works so well because you have such a great range of sizes. And that's what we did. And the guys hated me again at the warehouse because I keep making things up for them. And they have to pick like 10 beads of this one and 5 beads of that one and 6 beads of that one and 20 beads of that one. And they all have to sort of pack it together in a bag. And it's really, really time consuming because, of course, they have to count it out. So you get the equal amount of each colors. So you just made a little loop at the bottom.
Yeah, just make a little loop and then repeat on the other side. I'll do it a little bit quicker this time. So I don't
Andrea
keep
is asking, where is the bicones for this, please? So Andrea, we're not using bicones, lovely. We are using miracle beads. And there is a kit on the website. Lucy, if you don't mind, would you grab the link and pop it in for us at the bottom? It's the Rainbow Miracle Heart bundle, but we put together for Joe.
So this is easier this side because you're just copying what you've done on that side. So you don't have to think at all now. You just copy.
And that's actually a really good point, because once you made one and worked it out, the colors how you
Yeah.
want to use them, then you can make another one exactly the same. But of course, because you got such a great variety of beads there, you could do each one of them slightly different. So, for
Yeah.
example, here you started with the violet right at the top of the loop and went navy blue, turquoise, green. You could start with the yellow one on the next one, or start with a
That's
different
right.
color.
Exactly. And that way you'll get more out of your kit. Where am I? Green. Am I still under camera?
Carol
Yellow.
is saying,
Orange.
at school we were taught Richard of York gave
Yeah.
battle in vain to remember rainbow colors in order: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. I never heard that, to be honest. That's
Yeah, I
I
remember
remember,
that too. And
I
there was
remember
no
that
pink
one.
in there.
Oh, Julie's saying, Julianne's saying, oh, forgot, we'll rewatch on catch up. Yes, so the video will be available right after we finish here, and you can go back and rewatch it. Also, if you share it, or you can save it as well in a way, in Facebook, so then you will have it forever.
So just do another loop on this one. Just trim it a little bit. I like a nice small loop because
So
it just tightens everything up nicely.
Tina is just saying, sorry to make you repeat what size wire is using. So Joe is using 1 millimeter wire because it's a nice thick wire. So you could go down to 0.8, but 0.8 might be a little bit too floppy. So you
I
just
wouldn't.
need that 1 millimeter wire for the sturdiness. If you're making very small ones, small hearts, perhaps 0.8 will work, but we using 1 mil because it's just that much sturdier and looks that much better.
So can you see how the beads have actually shaped it for me? I've not put any effort into shaping that.
That looks really good.
It's just because I've done my loops small at the end as well, and they're really tight together. There's no wriggle room. And then literally just join the ends with, this is a 6mm, 6x1 jump ring.
Just gonna join the.
And just go through one loop, go through the other loop.
And I think, like, if you can't make perfect loops, this is like really great to practice with it, because like if you hang it up in a window, you're not really gonna be coasting up to it and seeing like how perfect are your loops. So it's great to get into it.
So that's the heart done.
Diane is
And
saying,
now,
question, thought you would have used the 5 millimeter. So the reason we decided not to include the 5 millimeter in the kit, because we didn't have all the 5 millimeters in every single color. And what we wanted to do, how it comes in a pack, that in one colorway you get all 4 different sizes. So you got the creativity or a creative freedom there to do whatever colorways or however you want to add it together.
I think because you've only recently added 5mm to your website, I keep forgetting that they're there.
Yeah. I'll
I,
when next time we order miracle beads, well, one, I need to talk to you. I need to show you the we got like a shape card, what we can get, what shapes we can get. And two, we need to get more colors of the 5 mils in.
yeah, that's exciting. All right, I'm just turning a little loop on this one.
But make 6 hearts from the kit. Yes, that's right, Mina. I think
You could make 6 if they're slightly smaller, I think. It depends on the size of the hearts that you make.
yeah. If you make smaller ones, like, you can get away with more. It is depending, like, that one in front of you. How big is that one? How many inches would you say is that one?
So I cut my wire 14 inches because that's what I've been used to doing. But if you cut it, so that's 36 centimeters. If you cut it 25 centimeters, you get 6 lengths out of your spool of wire.
Yeah.
But that'll make a slightly smaller heart. But this is a good size, I'll show you some different sizes in a minute. I just finished this one. So I could have made this before I attached this jump ring, actually.
Camille is
Oh,
saying she can sing a rainbow song. I never heard that. I'm gonna have to Google that, Camille, after the live. All these things I didn't know about.
So I've just added my little hematite heart at the bottom with the head pin.
Yeah.
And then for this little bit here, I'm going to use one of these rice beads.
The rice
And
beads
I'm
are
going
in the
to
kit
use,
as well, and it's just a
yeah,
mixture we put in there. So just pick out whichever you like, I guess.
so just pop that one on your head pin.
Tina is saying, I'd be tempted to hang a tassel of the charm print. Yes, you could do anything you want at the bottom. You could add
It's
tassels, you could add anything. You can
anything
even
that,
link the hearts together as you like sort of make a larger one at the top and smaller one and then hang it in the window. That would look really good as well.
so just another jump ring. Just add that little dangle on.
Might we got a question from Lorna. So Joe, if we make these, can we sell them as it is your design? Not to have sold anything, just asking in case.
That's fine. Doesn't bother me at all. I think so last year when I first designed it, I I did sell hundreds because the rainbow thing was the theme of the spring, wasn't it? Everybody wanted one, but you know things have settled down a bit now, so I'm only selling a couple in dribs and drabs now, so I don't mind at all. And if you make it slightly different to the way I make it, then even better. So that's that one finished. How quick was that?
Well, we're 26 minutes in. We did chat in the beginning, so I reckon maybe 6, 7 minutes.
Yeah. So that is the rainbow one, and I'll show you a couple of others that I have. So that's two I've made out of the kit already. Look. Um. So here.
Kristen is asking, how would you hang it?
Oh, okay. I haven't done it on that one, but I've done it on this one. So what I've done here is I've used monofilament or invisible thread. Literally, I'll show you. I'll show you on here. I don't measure it. I just go. I go round twice to that piece, to that little notch, and then go through the big loop that we made in the beginning. Okay, so just go through there.
Diane is saying question. Diane, we need a bit more than that.
What's your question, Diane?
I don't know. I'm usually quite good at reading people and people's minds, but it doesn't work today. Right, nice and easy make. I will be using those beads as they do funny things to my eyes. Yes, they miracle beads actually also called illusion beads. It is because you see almost a second bead inside the bead. It's just the way how they paint them, how they code them, and I think they are just lovely. And depending of how the light hits them, they are become more shiny, almost like when we did the. Remember last year we were doing the icicles with the miracle beads, and then we did them on the TV. And I remember Dean saying is like, "Oh, we have to say to everybody there is
No
no batteries inside the beads. It's just the beads because of the lights on my mat. How they were hitting the miracle beads, they look like they're like lit up, and it was fantastic. It was like, no, there is no batteries included. I was like, what do you mean there is no batteries included? It's like because they look like they're lit up.
So I buy these little suction cups on eBay, and then you literally just sucker them to the window.
Oh, that's a
And
really good idea. That's like,
yeah,
because I don't like to use like sellotape or anything on it because I know if you put it on it, like you can't see the sellotape, but the sellotape, you can't get it off the window afterwards, especially if it's a sunny window and the sun gets to it.
yeah. So coming back to this one. So for this one, you know, my favorite colors. As you can see with my nails, I'm all color coordinated today. And how lovely does that gold look with the turquoise? I love that.
We had this conversation, didn't we, about gold and silver, didn't we? Because you said, "Oh, I
Yeah,
like silver," and I said, "Oh, well, we got this gold wire, and I think like let's do gold because you always do silver and we always do rose gold and we always do, and gold is so underused." And Joe was like, "Yeah, okay," and then I sent her the key. I was like, "Actually, looks really good. I love the
I love
gold."
it. I've just ordered some gold spacers because I want to make one. Imagine little gold spacers in between
Yeah,
that. That's going to look really rich, isn't it? With the purple, it'll look really
definitely.
nice. So with this one, I made a small one. When you make your small one, let me just get another bit of wire.
Mina is
I'm just going
saying,
to put,
question, will 8 millimeter crystal rondel be too heavy for this project? I think maybe that's what
no,
you're trying to ask. Yes, miracle beads are acrylic, so they're really, really light. If you can make it in crystal beads or glass beads, but they are going to be heavier.
I have a crystal one here, small one.
It
And
looks
I
nice.
graduated the sizes.
It looks really pretty.
It's beautiful. You just have to make sure you need a good strong wire, so 1 millimeter wire, and you just need to make sure that your beads or the wire will go through your beads. But look how lovely that is.
Ooh, maybe we need to do another video on that. We need to do a crystal version some point.
I love. I've done a rainbow crystal one as well.
Oh,
I don't have any here because I sold them, but I'm just doing a little mini one just to show you. If you wanted to do a tiered, like a small one inside a bigger one, before you start putting your beads on, put your jump ring. So I've got one open one and then put a closed one on, and then you're going to open it quite wide, very wide actually, and then pass it through the loop. It's fiddly, especially when you've got the shakes.
um, you absolutely fine, lovely. Michelle is asking, do the beads fade? And this is actually a really good question because I never hung my miracle beads in the window, especially in a sunny window. Would they fade or do they like just stay?
They, they do eventually, if I'm honest, they do eventually, but some do and some don't.
Right.
So I've got it can be a bit hit and miss. It depends on the colours, and also it depends on the batch. That makes
Yeah.
sense because
Yes.
sometimes the batches are slightly different shades, aren't they?
Yes.
So what I've done there is I've attached 3 jump rings to the center, and I've done that before I've put the beads on because once the beads are on, it's really tough to get in there. So because you want the beads to be nice and tight, don't you, to hold the shape? So yeah, that's how to do that. And then you attach it inside where I've put the dangle in that one. Instead of adding the dangle,
You're
you
gonna
add the
go
next
hard.
part. So put the dangle inside there, and then I've got the little gold heart and the hematite heart there.
Loretta is saying, I was thinking who is live at 5 a.m. She says, I forgot you were in the UK. I'm from the US. Hi to you too. I don't know if you said your name before, but welcome to our BD family.
So this is what I made on my old galvanized wire with a silver heart. And this is these little bead frames.
I
These are
just
on
had a
your
text
website.
message from Simon. He said over half the kits sold out. So you
Oh,
have to be
brilliant.
quick. He just texted
Get in
me.
there, get in there. Save some for me. Um, yeah, so these little bead frames are available on your website, and then an 8 millimeter bead fits beautifully inside, and that just is a nice little accent as well if you want to change from the rice bead.
So Diane is asking, can we make this as well as the rainbow kit? So I think she's asking if you can make a single color, and I think you
Yeah,
got
yeah,
enough beads in there to make single
yeah,
color hearts if you want.
yes, definitely. So I made this turquoise one and the blue one out of the kit after I'd made a rainbow one. So you could not make rainbow ones if you don't want to. You could just make 8 different single coloured ones, or just I don't know, a green and yellow one, or a red and pink one. Like I've just done 2 shades of blue. You could, just do 2 completely different colours. This one I've got to show you because this is not
Oh,
in
I
the
love
kit.
it.
This is not in the kit, and this is using even bigger miracle beads. And a little angel from your Christmas
Oh.
angels. I love it. Isn't it gorgeous?
That is looks really, really neat. Yes, when we got the kits for the Rainbow Heart Day on our website, Lucy, if you would you mind, would you be able to pop the link at the bottom?
And the angels are still on your website as well, aren't they?
Yes, they are. With the angels as well. Again, we only got as much stock as we have because it's the I got a brain freeze. It's the drop beads. It's how much stock of the drop beads we have. Diane was asking, how long wire did you use for the small one?
I cut that size 9 inches. So yeah, so this big one, if you imagine that angel isn't there.
You could add like layers and layers and layers of hearts in
Yeah, yeah,
there.
yeah. You can cut your wire whatever length you like, but obviously,
That
so you
would
can do it
be
like
great.
this.
You
Actually, I've
could
got one. I've got one here.
you could make a
I did
rainbow heart with like I don't know,
I did this.
seven different hearts around each other and having the color as the but look like you got little spacer beads in between the miracle beads. The possibilities are endless. You could do so
So
many different
all I've used here are the seed beads.
yeah.
Just the cheap ones, not your good Toho ones, but just the cheap ones,
Lorna is asking if you want to hang outside, would you use garden wire?
Yeah, I do hang them outside, and I use this galvanized
Yeah.
steel wire. Um, it is a little bit stronger than the gold, but I was surprised at how strong this was.
I think
When
it's
you said you were sending me this, I was like, oh, I don't know, because I've been used to using this
yeah.
heavy duty stuff. But it's perfect for this
But I think
project.
when you're using heavy duty stuff as well, it's good to like sort of use it, but it's quite can be quite hard on the hand, like to try and to
Yeah,
bend it and shape
and it
it.
and it's just not as pretty, is it?
And
Not as,
then it's just asking, is the galvanized wire sturdier? I think it's
it is
like
a little bit.
a little bit, but it's harder to bend. So it's you have to buy up. Like I think the look you want to get, you can get it with the 1 mm wire, no problem, as well. And depending on what you want to do, it's
Yeah.
lovely.
So this is the galvanized. It's a little bit sturdy. I mean, it's still fairly easy, but I find because I made hundreds and hundreds of them, and this is obviously a cheap material, and most of it is covered with the beads.
Yeah.
Um, but that
I
gold is
think
really doing it for me at the moment.
oh, and Lucy had the Miracle Day Angel decoration up there as well. Can you add today's links as well in there, Lucy, please? Oh, bless her, Lucy. We have to say thank you to her. So Lucy is like she's always around. We love her. She is always sort of taking care of you and giving you links and doing all sort of. She's just such an amazing girl. So thank you, Lucy.
And she messaged me this morning wishing me luck, bless her.
Oh, that's so nice.
Sweet.
She's so
She is
lovely.
lovely.
Very, very sweet. So Lucy's another one of our community members, same as Joe. I just love it. You lot made so many friends over the last few months. We've been doing these lives, and it's just been really, really great. Brenda is saying, well done for trying to continue nerves. You don't look nervous to me at all, Joe. You are absolutely fine. Lovely. Everybody's
I
saying
think
this.
I think that's everything I've got to show you.
Do you?
That's what we're going to make any more.
If you got any more questions, just let us know now, please. Francis asking, could you make heart brooches from them? I think you could like dangle them then, couldn't you?
A little tiny one.
Yeah, maybe.
I think if I were to make a smaller one, I would use a 0.8. rather than a 1mm. Because if you want to bend it small enough as a brooch, and then still try and make that little loop in the center. You see what I mean? It's a bit tougher then. Let's get your tools involved. That's far too small. Yeah, I would go for a 0.8 rather than a 1mm for a brooch. But just play.
Look at this question. Lucy's asking question. Where are you coming back?
What do you want me to do next time, Lucy?
You have to let us know. And we will. I'm so happy. I would have Joe every single day.
I'd never get anything done. That's a bit more, yeah, you could make a little pendant. Just go for your small ones on there. Your 4s and your 6s maybe.
Yeah, just the small beads. You don't have to go up to the right to the big ones.
No. So yeah, that's everything I have to show you, unless you want me to make another of anything.
No, I think like I think we could stay here all morning and just play and play and play.
Yeah.
They're saying very professional delivery, Joe. Thank you very much. Everybody's saying. Sheila's saying you're falling into my basket. Love these Joes. Definitely need Joe to come back to do another tutorial. So just have to work out what do we want Joe to do.
Yeah, what should I do next? Do you
I
want me to
think
do the
we
rainbow
will
or?
talk. We will talk behind the scenes. We will talk and we see what can we get little Miss Rainbow to come back and do for us.
Little Miss Rainbow. So I can't stop
You know
beading.
that name is gonna stuck with you forever now. That will be it.
I've changed my profile photo. Little Miss
Rainbow.
Rainbow.
That looks really good. So you're just putting 4 mil and 6 mil on there, aren't you?
That's just 4 and 6, yeah, just to see. Just thought, I've not tried doing one this small.
Oh, Gwen. Oh, lovely. Sorry, I know I missed the message earlier. Probably scrolled fast too quick. So Gwen is in the Bead. She was in the Bead Club last night. So Thursday and Fridays we run a Bead Club, which is like classes through Zoom. And if you haven't heard of it, do go and check it out. It's beadclub.co.uk. You can join for one class, or you can join for as a sort of a subscription. So you make sure that your place is guaranteed every single week for the class, and we cover all sorts of different techniques. Right, so Gwen is in the Bead Club, and last night, all of a sudden, it was about 20 minutes in, 20 minutes in the lesson, we were making beaded stars yesterday. 20 minutes in the lesson, Gwen said, hang on, I have to go. My daughter went into labor, or granddaughter went into labor. And I said, oh, yeah, let us know how you're doing. And she just put the message in there. Her water's broken. She has got sent home and she's not ready to have the baby yet. So do keep us posted, Gwen, how she's doing. Rudy's saying thank you, Joe. Jenny's saying thank you, Joe. You make it so easy. Debbie's saying thank you, Joe.
Oh, you're welcome, everyone. And any questions, just message me or put it on the group.
So see this. Anything she would like to show would be lovely. Please come again.
Oh, thanks so much, guys.
The mini heart shape is a nice idea. I think I love that mini heart as well.
It's very fiddly to hold, though. Very fiddly to hold. But yeah, quite cute, isn't it?
Crystal hearts. We can come back and do some crystal hearts. We're gonna have to think about that, like how we can dress it up a bit.
That. I'll tell you what I did do for a customer, which was gorgeous. She wanted the rainbow hematite with like rainbow crystals. I think I used these like AB purple crystals in it, and it was so pretty. I think she ended up having 4. She wanted like 1 for each window.
Smuffy was saying, what about Rainbow Star? So
Well, like
we could work on other
yeah.
shapes.
So I've done like the snowflake form
Yeah, yeah.
in rainbow colours. I've done that. I think I've shown you that before
I
when I
think
did
so,
the
yeah.
community Sunday. Yeah. Um, but yeah, we could have a go at doing a star, couldn't we?
Um, John is saying, yes, just message me, John. I will try to sort it out. I'm not back in the warehouse until next Wednesday because I'm homeschooling here as well. So Wednesday is my only day at the warehouse. But do message me and I'll try to get Simon to go and sort that out for you.
And there's a little heart, little gold heart. Let's need oops. We'll get
Maybe
very
one would be
confused on my
nice for the car, Lucy's saying. That's a really good one. You know, like some people hang bits on
yeah.
the mirrors.
A lot of my customers do put them
Oh.
in their cars.
And
Um,
if you make it with crystals, miracle beads, when the sun shine on them, they don't reflect the light so much. But if you make it with crystals, you're gonna get that disco ball effect in the car because it will
bit
like
bit distracting when you're driving on a sunny
maybe,
day.
but it will be pretty. It will be really pretty. Yeah, it will be distracting, I guess. Right, my lovely. So that's it from us today. A big, give us a like for Joe, please. A big. I want to see all the hearts and all the thumbs up flowing in for Joe because I think she has done a fantastic job today. I think she's really. I knew like in the morning she was like a little bit nervous, but I didn't really want to touch on the subject. So I think she's done very well. How are you feeling now? Are you feeling
Yeah,
okay?
I'm all cool now. I could stay here all day.
I think like once you've done it once, you will be like well away and you can do it again and again and again. It's just like that first thing. Oh, look at Ruth sent you all sorts of flowers, hearts,
Oh, oh, that's so lovely.
oh look, Margaret is clapping at you. Fantastic tutorial. Everybody loved it. I think it's fantastic. I have to say thank you so much. Sarah Millsap is gonna be with you tomorrow and I am with you on Sunday with another Sunday beader. I'm really looking forward to this one as well. I love the Sunday sessions when different people can come on and show their makes and just sort of you can just get to know the people in the community. So right, everybody, have a lovely day. It's Friday today, another week done. Yay! almost
It's the
almost
last
done.
day of term as well. The kids have got a week off next week.
Oh, it's half term next week. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
There won't be any school homeschooling next week. They're just gonna be roaming around next week. Oh,
On the video
everybody's.
games.
Oh, bless
On the
them.
video games all day. There you go.
Oh,
That's my little mini heart.
I love that mini heart. I think that looks really nice. You could have like that mini heart as a pendant, as in a necklace, or you could have it or
Yeah.
you could have like a little earring as a mini heart. I think that would look really good as well. There's so many messages coming in. Well done, beautiful hearts, lovely. Everybody loved it. So thank you for Joe. Thank you everybody for watching, and we will be with you. Sarah's gonna be with you tomorrow, and I will be with you on Sunday. Bye everybody. Bye everybody. Take care everybody. Bye.